A live look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you think about the history of college football, you have got to think about Bobby Dodd Stadium. It is the oldest stadium in FBS history, built in 1913. On the campus of Georgia Tech, this place has seen a lot of great college football through the years. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go on the attack first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. This one's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
They'll go with a direct snap. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Looking downfield on first down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Allen. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it again. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. They'll go back to the ground. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. Trying to make something happen. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Allen. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? From the gun, the running back has it. And they swarm him under.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's right down the boulevard. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Here's a heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's McClung. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. On the ground, it's Allen. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now on 2nd down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Roach. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They're going to run it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Thurman.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. Throws to the back. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Back to pass, it's McClung. Looking for the score. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a sixer, but his guy dropped it.
Keeps it on the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Running inside, it's Allen. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the backfield, he's open. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to set up the screen. Stopped short of the 1st down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's McClung. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Bearcats is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Using his legs, it's Allen. Turning it on! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Had to throw it before he wanted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the red zone, it's Allen. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw, it's McClung. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. He'll try to do it himself. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Iowa taking on the number 16, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Hawkeyes able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And you know what they say in college football, you've got to take care of the games in your own backyard. They're now 2-2 after that home win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. game in Atlanta. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that said, let's send it back to the fifth oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Tulane right back to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's McClung. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. Line gets set, first down. This time he wants to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man in the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Got him downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. To the air, it's McClung. Snagged out of the air.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get...
Got a little grass. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Goes to the option. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And the returner goes down. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and Portland out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown Green Wave. Took it all the way back to the house.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roach. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll move the tight end. They try to get it outside on the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him, looking for a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's McClung. Takes the easy completion. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Thurman. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Finding some room. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Tulane right back to the line. Got it behind the line. It's Thurman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. There he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave. They've got the lead here in the 4th. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. He steps out of bounds, a couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. This time he wants to throw. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Might have a chance. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The toss sweep to the right. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And, guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's McClung. Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Georgia Tech spends its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Got room to work. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this 1st down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. He's got him in the flat. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to throw it again. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun to give, looking for room. Jumped on top of the pile.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.